There's a reason why the videos kind of slowed down. Obviously, I'm sick. Like yesterday, I couldn't record. I kept coughing, and it's a nasty situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I haven't really been like putting out much videos, even though like I'm stuck in the room right now. But I seen like the what's going on with Norbes. You know, I see people coming out against him. I seen CALICOE, he's coming out against Norbes and basically saying like, yo, Norbes had nothing to do with my success. You know, I don't understand like why he's even saying that. He's lying, this, that, and the third. He's crediting like Midwest Miles and a bunch of people from Detroit for actually like discovering him. You know, he's saying that Norbes ain't had nothing to do with that. He's feeling like, yo, Norbes, you know, he doesn't understand why Norbes can feel like CALICOE turned on him when after, you know, CALICOE went to Norbes' house in Atlanta. They had like a cookout. CALICOE, his wife was there. The kids was there, you know what I'm saying, from both sides. And then CALICOE leaves or whatever. And Norbes gets on like his channel. He does an interview about Averb. And he says like something negative towards like CALICOE. That's kind of like what CALICOE said like in his tweets. And so he's kind of going there and basically saying like, yo, like Norbes he's grimy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so I don't know what people are talking about. Norbes didn't discover me. Jazz the rapper, she's basically coming out. You know, she's got, you know, things to say. And Debo's got things to say, saying that, you know, Norbes never discovered Jazz the rapper. People starting to come out against him. My thing is, Norbes, this is what's happening, man. Now you starting to see what you're going to be dealing with in court. You are going to be dealing with this, bro. You know, and I think the interview, you know, shout out to Chris for doing it. You know, I think the interview, for the most part, it was eye-opening. You know, and a lot of people wanted to, like, talk to you about this situation. But, like, after I talked to you, you know, found out you had to go through lawyers and, you know, all that, it just wasn't, it didn't seem like it'd be a smart idea for me to do it. But then you had snaked me anyway, and you did it with Chris. Snake! You know, but I say this. You know, it was a dope interview. It turned out really good. But I think it hurts you more than it helps you. You got to understand, Norbes, you are going up against an entity that's paying and still paying a lot of people a lot of money for battles. You know, CALICOE is at least going to get $20,000 out of these people at any given time. Jazz the rapper, whenever she wants to get booked, she can get booked on the URL like that, you know, and it's a lot of other people you probably called out that may end up turning on you. You know, you may think, okay, you can go to a deposition, everything will be all fine. You got all the facts, you got all your records, you got all, you know, for your lawyers to ask these questions, you know, and then they could just turn and be like, I do not recall.
I don't recall that.
Norbes isn't responsible for me. That didn't happen. You know, we heard Rex. Rex said something. I don't know if that's even true. He said he was approached, you know, with a battle, you know, he could get if, you know, he would say something on the affidavit. I don't know if that's true or not, you know, but you just don't know what you're going to get involved with, Norbes. That's all I'm saying. You know, I say that interview, like, it hurts you more than it helped you because you come across in that interview, and this is from your own words, as a talent scout. You know, some people say A&R, whatever, but you come across like a talent scout. Like, it doesn't seem like you are the person getting all the sponsors and having all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like you were finding talent and you were bringing talent over there to the URL. That's what it seemed like to me, Ultimate Rap League. That's what it seemed like to me. I could be wrong, and some people could say, well, he helped out greatly with the first event. But he's saying, like, yo, I was Math Hoffa's manager. Yeah, we helped facilitate, like, the first event, whatever. You know, I was Math Hoffa's manager. Like, we had to do all this. And, you know, I was going back and forth to try to see if I can get Math the money that he wanted, this, that, and the third. He's a manager. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's trying to get Math into the URL space. You know what I'm saying? The Ultimate Rap League space. But people are not understanding the licensing is Beasley, Chico, Smack. You know, whether or not somebody finds talent or is even involved, like, in the first event, The licensing is the issue. You know what I mean? And, even if he's finding talent, that's what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. This is what is coming off to me. You know what I mean? Is that he's a talent scout. But, I want him to get as much money as he feel like he's entitled to get. Who knows what he's entitled to get? The universe will tell him. You go to court, you end up making it past certain processes, and you go to trial. They feel like you deserve and you entitled. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get everything you can get. The problem is, Norbes, a lot of these battle rappers that you depending on, you're not going to pay them when you get your money. They still need to get paid to battle. And you got to think about, how are they going to be thinking? If they get drugged into a court situation, am I going to help Norbes or am I going to say something to help the URL?
I don't recall that.
You see what I'm saying? Nobody benefits from this but you, Norbes. And I'm just, I'm just putting a light to it and letting you see at least what I'm seeing. And there's a lot of other subversive things I've seen people talk about. They saying like you're the Christopher Columbus of battle rap. You take people that have already had success, that have already been battling this, that, and the third, you bring them to the URL and you make it seem like you just discover them like completely. I see what Norbes is saying. It doesn't matter like whether or not you battled before. I brought you to the URL. This is what Norbes is saying. So I understand, Norbes' plight and what he's trying to do, but, you going up against a league that's got the bag, and a lot of battle rappers, as you can tell right now, are not the most loyal. This is about $1. This is not about being super cool with Norbes and this, that, and the third. It's about $1, bro. So just keep that in mind. And people saying like, Norbes has his YouTube channel has been terminated, it's been flagged, it's been this and that. No, it hasn't. Like YouTube, they kind of fixed that situation to where you're not just gonna get like, you know what I'm saying? This is not years ago. Like it's different now. So his channel is not deleted. Like he hid his channel. If you go to any of his old videos and you click on his videos from Norbes At All podcast, they still play. If a channel is terminated or is deleted, then it would say channel terminated or channel deleted or deleted by user, deleted, you know what I'm saying? Or terminated by guidelines or this, that, and the third. Like it says nothing like that. The videos just play. So he's in the first stage. He just like hit his channel. So some videos still haven't even come down yet, so he's not deleted. You know what I mean? I just want to put that out there because it just adds more, people feeling like, oh, like they really trying to get Norbes up out of here. But that's not what's going on at all. I don't know why he hid his channel. Maybe he hid it because he's tired of the comments. Maybe he didn't think the interview would be as big as it is, or maybe he just feels like, hey, like I'm just going to lay low. I don't want anything of mine to be on social media until after this court situation is taken care of. That would be the smart thing. That would be the smart thing, but what are you really doing? Like, but his channel could be used against him in certain things, like people not even thinking about that. You about to go to court. Like URL could pick anything up from that channel and probably use it against him. Maybe he's a pre-thinker, like he's thinking ahead of time, what could possibly happen. So I can't figure out which videos might have something really just showing me as an A&R or like, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Let me just bring the whole channel down and hide it until this whole situation is done and is over with. So that's probably how he's thinking. But y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Shout out to Norbes, shout out to CALICOE, shout out to Jazz the Rapper, shout out to everybody. All the battle rappers out there. If you don't have to get involved in this, just don't get involved in it. And I get it. Y'all don't got battles going on. Y'all battles are not dropping on YouTube. Y'all used to a lot of attention. Y'all not getting that attention right now because y'all are shelved on an app. Any little thing that happens, y'all are jumping all over it to get y'all tweets blowing up again. And, your mentions popping. Like, I get it. But this is something that's a serious situation between two people. You know what I mean? Or 3 people versus 1 person. This is a court situation between Norbes and the URL. Let them handle it. Y'all jumping in it. I mean, I guess y'all really showing like y'all ham, like, yo, this is what I'm going to say in court. Or a deposition. Norbes, you might not want to have CALICOE there. You might not want to have Jazz the Rapper there. You might not. You know, that's something to think about. But this is all your fault, Chris. You did this. I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? But that was a dope interview. I highly suggest people watch it. You know what I mean? And I think he ended up correcting the issue that was wrong with the video. Them like taking his video down before. I think he fixed that because the views are already back to where they were before. You know what I mean? It's a great watch. I think people will find out a lot if they actually watch this, you know, this interview. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shout out to everybody in Battle Rat. There's some battles that drop. You know what I mean? But I know if I talk about the battle, y'all ain't gonna click. Y'all ain't gonna click. If I talk about this Norbes thing, oh, this person going at Norbes, that person going at Norbes, Norbes going at this, y'all gonna click. Soon as I talk about the battles, y'all ain't gonna click on nothing. Y'all love the drama. Admit it. Y'all PIPERBOY Williams channel for the drama. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But comment down in the comment section below. I felt like even when CALICOE was going in on Norbes, I felt like he was still being playful with it. You know what I'm saying? He was still joking around and stuff like that, but making his point known. As far as Jazz and Norbes, I don't know what their relationship is. Obviously, Debo is feeling some type of way about Norbes, you know, but he's going to align himself with URL, you know what I mean? Like, as much as he can, he's got to deal with caffeine, you know, so he going to say something subversive quick to show his allegiance to the URL, but at the same time, if he feels like he discovered Jazz the rapper and somebody's taking that from him, he's probably gonna say something. You know what I mean? So y'all take it for what y'all will. NORBES Channel is not deleted, it's hidden. You know, so y'all take that for what y'all will. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.